Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Fielder, number 1.
Popped high in the air. Arcia is there for it. He's got it one away. Gene Segura standing in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Arcia ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Line to the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Right fielder, Jan Hervis Solarte.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beat. Segura with a sliding stop, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Now in the box, number 7. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Gamble is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bryce Harper.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In there, no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit hard towards center, and the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The catcher, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And he is tagged out. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Neil
Sent
Walker.
on the ground out to second. Mutter ranges to his right, and he's retired here, 1 away. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in, Keon Broxton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hot shot on the ground to short. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the here now is Mike Zunino. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Number 3, Mike
And he
Zunino.
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th.
Settling in
Second
now,
baseman.
Taylor Motter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on
Batting
strikes.
ninth,
So it's 2 up,
the
2
pitcher,
down
number
to begin the
18,
third.
Hisashi Iwakuma.
Hisashi Iwakuma swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Got him swinging, and that will end. Now to the plate, Junior Guerra. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Junior.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 now. Yohanribus Solarte is on deck. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Hervis Solarte.
Right
0 for 1
fielder,
here in the early going.
Hervis
Laid off
Solarte.
as it caught the inside corner. Throw over to first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
The batter,
He's ready.
number
Here's the first
7.
offering. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Iwakuma comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gamble is going to have room out there as he. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll try to get it going here
Leading
to
off
begin
for
the
Seattle,
fourth.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 1 out. Digging
The batter,
in,
number 2,
Gene Segura
shortstop,
comes into this at bat.
Gene
0 for 1 in the
Segura.
ball game. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
That's inside.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Seager.
A high fastball is in there.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. He
Leading off
reached
with
on a
Brewers here
single
in the
in his
fourth.
first try.
Left fielder.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Segura fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. And that brings
Now
up the
batting,
left-handed hitting
third
Travis
baseman,
Shaw. 0 for
Travis
1 for him here in this
Shaw.
one. To first. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Here's Neil Walker.
Now batting,
He's 0 for 1
second
after
baseman,
grounding out in his only
Neil
trip to the plate so
Walker.
far. Hit in the air to left field. Gamble moves over, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Bryce
Leading off for the
Harper will
Mariners.
start things out as we
Right
begin the
fielder,
5th.
Bryce Harper.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting,
at the plate, Junior Guerra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Taylor Motter.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Solarte is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hisashi Iwakuma comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 7. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Segura.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First baseman number 10, Yonder Alonso.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Yonder Alonso is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Here comes another 0-2. Runners going. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Travis Shaw.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hernan Perez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Line drive to left. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Riding in once again, Stephen Vogt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Keon Broxton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back, and now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Sargent.
Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Houston Street has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Second baseman, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Hisashi Iwakuma. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and
0-2 is the count.
he's behind 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch
John
on its
Harris.
way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Now at the plate, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to Alonso. It's a double. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. And he'll lead things off against the closer, Houston Street.
Center fielder, number 1.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Gene Segura standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Jose Trejo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third? He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.